Number 10. Babushka Lady. The Babushka Lady is the nickname for an unknown woman that was at the 1963 assassination of President John F. Kennedy, who might have photographed it while it happened. In pictures of her, she was holding a camera and was also seen in film recordings of the assassination. Even though the shooting had happened and most of the people surrounding the event took cover and ducked, she is still seen standing with her camera. The police and the FBI did not find her afterwards, and the photographs from her camera were never found. Number 9. Pyramid on the Moon. This photo was taken by the Apollo 17 near the Geophone Rock during the last flight to the Moon. In the Apollo 17 photograph index, it was listed as a blank photo, but obviously it's not blank. The photo definitely has some extreme light exposure and noise issues, but it's in fact not completely blank. If the contrast is adjusted to see better, it reveals pyramid-like structures. Maybe aliens tried starting a colony on the Moon, then shortly after decided that Earth would be a better option. Number 8. The mysterious Hinterkaifeck murders. During the year in 1922 in Germany, the murders of 6 people at the Hinterkaifeck farmstead bewildered the nation. This wasn't just because of the horrendous nature of the case, but also because the details were very odd. It also remains unsolved to this day. More than 100 people were interviewed about the murders, but not one person was ever arrested. No motive was ever established as to explain the murders either. The previous maid had left 6 months earlier, claiming the house was haunted. The next maid only arrived hours before the murders happened. It's believed that whatever murdered these people remained at the farm for several days. The reasoning for this is because someone had fed the cattle and ate food in the kitchen. The neighbors had also seen smoke from the chimney during the weekend. This photo depicts one of the victims' corpse as he laid in the house barn. Number 7. The Falling Body. As the Cooper family moved into their new home in Texas, they took a photograph of the whole family sitting together. But as the photo is taken, it looks like a body is falling from the ceiling. The person who took the photo said he wasn't sure if it was real, but he thought it was real creepy. And to be honest, so do I. Number 6. Battle of LA. A photo that was published in the LA Times on February 26, 1942 has been cited by modern-day conspiracy theorists and UFOologists as evidence of aliens visiting Earth. They proclaim that the photo obviously shows searchlights focusing on an alien spaceship. However, the photo was modified heavily by photo retouching prior to the publication. This was a routine practice in graphic arts at that time, intended to improve the contrast in black and white photos. A writer at the LA Times had noted that an edited version of the photo and a fake article was used in the movie Battle LA. Number 5. Falcon Lake Incident. At Falcon Lake, Manitoba, Canada, there was a reported UFO. The victim, Stefan Michalak, claimed to have had this occur on May 20th, 1967. He took a short vacation in Whiteshell Provincial Park to prospect veins of quartz near Falcon Lake when he spotted 2 cigar-shaped objects descending, one of which landed near him. Michalak says he saw a door open and heard voices from inside the object, after which he tried to make contact in English and other languages but got no response. He said he burned his hand while attempting to examine the colorful glass found around the object and saw a grid-like exhaust vent that expelled gas that burned his clothing. Number 4. The Fire Girl. On November 19, 1995, Wem Town Hall in England caught on fire. The fire burned all through the night until the building was nothing but rubble. As firefighters battled the flames, a local citizen, Tony O'Rahilly, decided to take some pictures of the building. In one picture, there appears to be a clear image of a little girl standing in front of the flames. Not a single person saw the young girl at the scene, and she couldn't have survived in the burning building. Some believe this is the ghost of Jane Trim, who in 1677 accidentally started a fire that destroyed many homes in the town. Jane also died in the fire. The photo could just be a crazy coincidence of smoke forming, but then again, we'll never know. Number 3. Lord Combermere. Ever had a favorite part of the couch or a chair that you claim is yours? Well, so did Lord Combermere. Lord Combermere got hit with a horse-drawn carriage in 1891. During his funeral, his family hired a photographer to take some family pictures. His burial took place over 4 miles away, and while the family attended the funeral, the photographer prepared the camera. When the play was developed, there was an apparition of Lord Combermere sitting in his favorite chair. Maybe they didn't close the casket after all. Number 2. Stairway to the Afterlife. In 1966, Reverend Ralph Hardy visited the National Museum in Greenwich, England. While in the Queen's House section of the museum, Hardy took a photo of the staircase. When he developed the photos, Hardy saw something a little odd. One of his photos had a ghostly figure climbing the staircase. This was not there when Hardy took the picture. The photograph and its negatives were examined by experts, some of which were from Kodak, and all of them have concluded that the negative is not tampered with and is not a double exposure. Number 1. Ghosts don't call shotgun. In the year 1959, Mabel Chinnery was spending the day at the cemetery visiting her mother's grave. She wanted to finish off a roll of film, so she snapped a picture of her husband, who was in the front seat of the car waiting for her. When she had the pictures developed, she looked at the photographs and made a chilling discovery. One of the photos had her deceased mother sitting in the backseat of her car. If this doesn't give you goosebumps, honestly, I don't know what will.